I got for like and subscribe to my channel and be sure to click the bell button.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sweetie. This is Lose Me Fluff. Just walking workouts and low impact workouts to lose weight. But it just work towards overall better health on this channel. Now before we get started, I'm always gonna remind you to get a glass container, a bottle of water, keep it somewhere nearby, and if anytime you feel you need to stop and take a water break, do so. Pause me. I'm not going nowhere. But I do want you to get back to it when you're done. Now before we get started, we gotta stretch. And I also want to thank you for joining me as I'm on my journey towards better health. And it feels good to have somebody to walk with. So thank you. Okay, let us stretch into the warrior pose. Position your feet like so. Arms up. Stretch your leg forward and hold for 5, 4, 3, arms even, 2, 1. Bring it back. Reposition your feet. If you do to one side, you do to the other. So let's stretch the other side. Lean forward. Look down your middle finger as your guide. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back to the top. Let's do some arm rolls, big arm rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's walk. Yeah. Let's walk, 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 walk it up. Let's go. Let's walk. Yeah. Let's get it today, family. I'm a little sore, I'm a little tired, but at the same time, I feel so optimistic and energetic today. So, let's do this. Yeah, let's walk. Let's walk towards better health. Now, this is the month of October. I don't know if some of you have kids or grandkids and you take them trick-or-treating, but try your best not to eat the baby's candy. That's gonna save you. Yes, leave the candy to the grands. Leave the candy to your babies. Leave the candy to your nieces and nephews. If they wanna share, it's cute. Say thank you, but you eat that. Yes, let those kids eat their candy. We don't need to take on that excess sugar. It's deliciously free. Yes, but it's not free because you pay for it with your body. Okay? I want you to think about that as we get closer to Halloween. Those of you who celebrate those types of holidays, if you go out and you partake in Halloween parties, I want you to think about everything. We are also in October. Football season has started. Yeah, we're going to talk about this. All these things contribute to weight gain. Yes, family. Football season, you got drinks, you got the snacks, and if you're not incorporating all of these calories into your overall daily caloric deficit, which, yes, you should be looking at that type of stuff. And even though sometimes I have problems with food, listen, I am always cognizant of exactly what I'm putting in my body. And so, yes, that's why it makes it harder for me when I'm doing it, because I'm very conscious of what I'm doing. You need to become that conscious because guess what? Being in the know is the difference between you partaking and maybe not partaking when you're very conscious about it. Right? What I mean? You could be at a Super Bowl. We're even going to go to Super Bowl. Sunday, football day. Most people don't want to be bothered when they're watching football. They got their stuff. They good. Now, this is not a bottle of water. This is a bottle of beer. Look at the back. It should tell you what the calories is on that beer, y'all. This is not 0. Unless you went out and found a 0. 0 calorie, not zero alcohol, zero calories. Alcoholic drinks, they have calories. Alcoholic drinks, some of them have sweets, have sugars in them. And you're going to the bar, you're getting the drinks made at the bar. Those drinks have calories. Yes, they do. And those drinks add up. Those snacks, whatever you might be eating while you're watching Sunday football, maybe not the best, right? But you can make the snacks you're eating on Sunday healthier. You can. I'm not saying don't have a drink, but you know what? You may want to take your drink out of that container that it came in, pour it into a glass, and tell yourself, instead of having 2 bottles, I'll just have this glass. And if the glass is a little small, if you're thinking I'm having 2 cups of my glass, but it only equals 1 bottle, right? Then you're cutting the calories in half from your beer. Now, Sunday snacks, listen. You can do one or 2 things. You can cut down on the amount of snacks that you're eating, but I suggest incorporating your calories into your daily caloric deficit. So what does that mean? If you eat breakfast, you probably don't want to eat breakfast on Sunday, right? If you eat lunch, you might not want to eat lunch on Sunday. You might just want to eat one nice big meal, which will consist of your Sunday snacks. So you gotta make sure that you have filling snacks that's gonna satiate you and keep you full till tomorrow. This is how you gotta think about life. I'm not saying don't indulge in what you want, but you gotta be smart about it, family. Yeah, you gotta be smart about it. And if you are gonna dip into the baby's pumpkin trick-or-treat bag, goodie bag, don't go in there just digging out multiple snacks. Go in there, take 1 or 2 things, that's it. Because guess what? Even on those little snacks, I've been noticing calories coming on them now. So go ahead. Look for it. If it's on there, read it. That way you can know exactly what you're putting into your body. And also, if you're doing intermittent fasting, you know that you have a fasting window that you should be eating in between. Don't allow that to change because it's Sunday football day. Incorporate your intermittent fasting right into all of that. That way, you're watching what you eat, you're eating within the certain window, and you can still be successful losing weight. Yes. And so if you're going to eat out of the baby's treat bag, make sure you're in your window, your fasted window, if you're doing intermittent fasting. In this way, when you are indulging in doing these things, you can be more successful. Be cognizant of what you're doing and how you're doing it, right? Because if you're with family and friends, it's Sunday, you might not want people to know you're on a diet, right? You don't want to get ringed on by your family. But what you can do, like I said, cut out breakfast, cut out lunch. Sunday, do an OMAD. OMAD equals 1 meal a day. OMAD, 1 meal a day. That's what it stands for. You could do that. And so that way, remember what your caloric deficit is for the day. Be mindful of what it is that you're taking in that day, including in the sugary drinks, whether you're drinking alcohol, if you choose to drink soda or juice. If you're choosing to drink your calories, you need to include them in the number for your caloric deficit. My suggestion, don't drink the calories, eat them. So right, if you want to have a beer, like I said, just have 1. Pour it in the glass. Don't pour the whole thing in the glass, pour half. Sip on it. That way, you're not drinking in all your calories. Do the same thing if you're drinking soda. Take it out of the original container, pour it into something else. Don't pour the whole thing, pour half. Sip on it. Enjoy it. That way you're not drinking all your calories. Because I'm telling you, Do you not realize that when you're drinking your calories, oh boy, it's so easy to pick it up because you're really not even thinking about every drink that you're drinking. And some of the drinks, y'all, the caloric, the calories on that thing be through the roof. So you really gotta be cognizant of what you're putting in your body. Even when you're having fun with your family, I'm telling you, that's the time that you always gotta think about what you're putting in your mouth, putting in your body. Because when you're with your family, you have such a good time. Yeah, you get really relaxed and relaxed. And you be getting lax on your goals. You can't do that. Don't get that relaxed. Nuh-uh. Don't get that comfortable. Because you're in the season. This is your time. We working towards this. And so I don't care if it's Super Bowl Sunday. I don't care if it's Christmas Day football. I don't care. I don't care if you're watching Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. The rules are the same. If you're going to eat your snacks and stuff while you're watching football, take that into consideration, your overall caloric calorie deficit for the day. Because especially like if you're watching football on Thursdays, you might have went to work, your normal daily routine. Think about the food that you're going to take in that Thursday. Because you know you're going to want to come home and watch those games. And you know your game ritual. That's what I'm going to call it. You know your game ritual, the things that you like to do when you are watching that game. And if you know you like certain snacks and stuff, once again, it's time to look at overall what you plan on eating that day. So yeah, you got to be thinking ahead sometimes to be successful. But that's okay. You'll get used to doing it after a while. But the first thing you got to do is start to do it, okay? Start to do this for yourself. You know, Wednesday, take your food to work. Meal prep. That way you will know if you plan on eating breakfast, if you plan on eating lunch. Think about what you're going to have for Thursday night game night. Do the chart. Like I said, you can use things like MyFitnessPal or the app that I have on my phone. Hold on, I don't even remember what it's called, y'all. Let me look it up. I got an app on my phone. I haven't used it in a while, I'll be honest. Really good app though. It's called My Net Diary. Yeah. Green apple when you look it up. You could log in everything from your exercise, your food intake. My Net Diary is a really, really good app. Free, both free. So go ahead and utilize that so that you can be successful on Sunday nights and Monday nights and Thursday nights because we are in football season. And if you like watching football, I want you to enjoy the games. But I don't want you to walk away from football season and have gained 25 pounds. No. Not when we're trying to lose weight, family. At the end of football season, you're supposed to be slimmer than what you started, not bigger. And we gonna get there one day at a time. Yeah. Sidestep with me. We gonna get there. But you have to be cognizant of these things. There's no such thing as taking a break when you're working on your health. And what I mean by that is, every day, you gotta think about what you're gonna eat, when you're gonna eat. And I say when too, because I think that you should try intermittent fasting if you haven't. And if you don't know what it is, I'll just tell you very quickly. Out of a 24-hour day, if you're intermittent fasting, you're going to fast for at least 16 of those hours, which sounds a little crazy, but make sure 8 of those hours are when you are asleep, so that you're really only fasting 8 hours while you are awake, right? So what does that look like? Okay, in a 24-hour stretch, you're going to wake up, you're not going to eat until 11 or 12 o'clock. You're going to bypass breakfast. I feel like it's best on intermittent fasting to just take in 2 meals a day. Now, if you have a problem skipping breakfast, you want to take in stuff like coffee or tea. If that's what you do, take it black. No sugar, no cream. You don't want to do anything that is going to start your body moving and operating to digest food, because then you're no longer in a fasted state. Fasted means that your body is not working to digest anything, so your body is able to focus on your body. Focus on your body, have it be taking and feeding off of itself. 16 hours, at least. So what that look like? If you go and you eat, open your window of eating at 11 a.m., you close it at 7. If you start at 12, you end at 8. Now, good rule of thumb, family, don't eat past 8 o'clock. Because you want to have given your body a chance to digest the food that you have intaken before you lay down to rest. So when you don't eat past 8 o'clock, your body isn't eating until 11 o'clock the next day. So we're going 16 hours. That's how you do it. Intermittent fasting. I want you to try it. But right now, it's time for us to cool down. Whew. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And let's grab our ankles. Slowly, slowly make your way down. You get to your ankles. I want you to block your knees, arch your back, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back up. Slowly. Whew. And if you're still listening to the sound of my voice, this is the end of today's video. I just want to thank you for walking with me and joining me as I'm on my journey towards better health. Today we walked 1,543 steps. That's 1,543 steps. Great start to our day, family. Remember, giving up on yourself is never an option. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves, and until next time.